Your internet scavenger hunt is where you will literally go to the internet and you will look up different questions and find the answers. So there are two different ways you can start. You can do it in Google Drive. Once you're on this page, which is linked to Edmodo, you'll go to File and you can make a copy. When you make a copy, it will put it in your folder and then you'll be able to use that. If you need to use Microsoft Word, because maybe you don't have a Google account, you can go to File and Download as Microsoft Word, and then it will let you open. It will also let you click Save File. And this is if you're using Firefox. If it's Google Chrome, it will pop up at the bottom whenever you click on it to let you open it. So those are your two options to do. You can follow these directions for each side. Now, you're going to use the internet to complete every task, and there are several tasks. There's a question, and then there's a place for you to put your search terms, your URL, and your response. Now, there's a video. This video is attached here. Search terms are words that you use to search. For example, what is the capital of Nebraska? Well, I would search for capital and Nebraska. So, I prefer Google, so I'm going to put in capital and Nebraska, and it's going to search and tell me that it's Lincoln. Now, I can use this page because it actually tells me on the Google site, or I can actually go to the state capital site for Nebraska, and I can use this URL. Although I don't see on this page where it is, what the actual capital of Nebraska is, and you want to make sure that you see it on that page. And this is actually talks about the Capitol building, not actually the Capitol being Lincoln. So you want to make sure that you understand that as well. So the Capitol is Lincoln. And there's even more information if you needed it. So you can take the URL at the top, copy it, and then put it here. In this one, I found it at thecapital.org. So if I actually highlight it and copy it, this URL should take me to where it says that it is Lincoln, Nebraska. This talks about the first state capital in Lincoln and continues talking about right here, capital, Lincoln, Nebraska. So that is your URL at the top, and your answer is Lincoln. Your search terms were capital and Nebraska. You should be able to finish the rest of these, and then there are questions at the very bottom. At the bottom, what internet browser did you use and why? If you're not sure what internet browser is, we've talked about it, but you have the internet to help you figure that out. Which search engine did you use? Again, we've talked about this, but if you're not sure, use the internet to define search engine. How did you determine effective keywords for your searches? How did you decide to use capital and Nebraska? Why did you pick those words out of the sentence? And make sure that you explain these as well. And then what were some difficulties you had in finding information? Was there one question that was really, really hard that you couldn't figure out? So that's what I want you to do. When you're finished, if you're using Google Drive, you'll click Share. And make sure you put anyone with a link can view, or at least anyone at BG ISD can view. Get the shareable link, which is right here, and you want to copy that, and then you'll use that link to turn in on Edmodo. If you use Microsoft Word, then you'll have to upload the file. On the assignment in Edmodo, right here is where you would upload the file for Microsoft Word. That was your internet safety file. You'll want to find it in your documents. And then you would attach it and open. If you had a Google Drive link, remember we copied the URL. So now we'll click paste and Internet Scavenger Hunt and attach. And then you will turn those in.